Hola amigos de Mille, 12 años se dicen muy fácil, pero la verdad no lo es. Hoy Darvision cumple 12 años trayendo unos grandes eventos a la ciudad y vamos a estar en esta fiesta con Kreator. Aquí estoy con Mille, Petrozza.
Hey, how are you doing, man?
How do you feel?
Pretty good.
Nice concert tonight in Mexico. Last night, sorry.
Last night, yeah, it was great. You know, we played Cico Balador. Crazy, man.
Yeah, I know. We know that you will play today in Chile, but it's canceled.
Yeah, we had a little bit of problems with the it was a new festival we never heard of, and they asked us to come play there, and then it was supposed to be like one huge festival with 20 international bands, and in the end of the day it turned out that it was just a hoax. Nothing really happened, so we couldn't go, and but we already have booked our flights to come to Mexico, and we have our flight back on Sunday.
Yeah.
And good thing is that the local promoter here in Monterrey, he set up the show, and you know, at Cafe Iguana.
Yeah.
We haven't played here in 6 years, and it's great. You know, it's already sold out, so it's going to be a good show.
Well, after 6 years you come again. The last time was with Exodus.
Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah.
Too long, man.
Yeah.
We always have great shows here. I don't know why. You know, I don't know. Sometimes I don't get it.
Yeah.
Last time we came to Mexico, we played in Guadalajara. It's also good, but Monterrey is awesome.
Nah, it's cool. You have a memory of the first time in Mexico?
Yes, we played in Mexico City. 2 nights, I think, or one concert in the afternoon, one concert at night or something ridiculous at some boxing arena. It was in 1991, and actually when we played in Mexico the other day, there was a kid in the audience who gave me a poster of the show. Yeah, it was great. It was very adventurous for us. We've never played Mexico City before, or Mexico at all. I think no, I'm wrong, because we have played Tijuana a couple times, which is right at the border to Los Angeles.
Okay.
But we never actually played Mexico City, and we stayed here for a week, so we had time to go to the Anthroposophical Museum in the city center, and we went to the pyramids. You know,
Oh.
we did all the tourist stuff. Nowadays, when we come, no time for tourist stuff,
Well,
which is unfortunate.
yeah, it's cool.
But yeah, I've been to Mexico on vacation once. I've been to Mexico once for 6 weeks. I did the whole Maya route,
Okay.
from Cancun,
Yeah.
Tulum, up to Chichen Itza, up to Palenque,
Okay.
all the way. You know, round trip. It's amazing.
Oh, it's cool. Well, we know that it's you are a legend of the metal.
Am I?
Well, but what is behind of this life? We know that it's hard. The flights, the concerts, the stay.
Yeah, but that's the only hard thing, you know. I mean, the thing is, I will not complain about the life I have, because it sometimes gets a little rough when you have to get up. Like, for example, when we played Russia, I couldn't really enjoy some of the shows because I had to get up we came off stage at 12 o'clock, and I had to be at the airport at 3:30 in the morning. So there was no sleep, and I couldn't enjoy it, you know. I want to have, but on the other hand, I slept all day, so my whole day changed to nighttime.
Yeah.
It gets rough, but it's worth it, man. It's like, I mean, we go all over the world and play for people, and that's like the best thing you can do. It's that's why I've started a band, and that's why I really don't take it for granted. I think it's the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun that all the airports, all the immigration, all the silly traffic, you know,
Yeah.
just got I forget about all that when I enter the stage.
Yeah, it's
And that's what it's all about. What it's all about. I don't care about the rough travel situation. I mean, I'm not whiny about this. You know, I can be a little grumpy in the morning, of course, if you have to get up at, you know, only have to get like 1 hour of sleep at night. It's not, you're not in the best mood, but still, you know, you'll survive. You know, when I'm at home, I can sleep as much as I want. You know?
oh, okay. Well, we know that in January you will play in Japan.
Yeah.
You told me after Japan you will stop.
Yeah, for a little bit, for writing songs. We will go into the studio in June.
Okay. You have so many ideas about the new album?
We have. I've written. I have the whole concept laid out already. I've written at least 8 or 9 songs already, and we're gonna write at least 5 more until June. End of June, we hit the studio again with me and Spoken in Sweden, and the album is gonna come out in January 2017, and you're the first to know.
Okay. Well, I went back in time. Well, I know that it's really easy to record an album. It's really
It's not.
well now, but
The equipment is cheaper. Let me put it this way, but it's not. It's easy to record an album, of course. You can do it in your living room, but the trick is to record a good album, and that takes a lot of preparation.
Yeah.
If you're not prepared, if your songs suck, you can have the best equipment in the world.
Yeah.
It still sucks. It's gonna
Well,
suck.
now we have so many technology.
It's easier. It's easier to record, and it's a good thing because people now can, if they're a little talented, and if they do their homework, and if they really play music from the heart, you don't have to pay like in the past like $10,000 or something to record an album. You can make it in your living room, and if the songs kill everyone, then it's just. It doesn't matter, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's almost like the early days when people were recording, demo tapes on cassettes.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the same kind of vibe. But the only difference is that the quality of the music of the recordings is so much better. You can, like you said, you can actually record an album in your living room. If you can write a great song in your living room, it's up to you. Anyone can buy equipment. It's not hard.
Yeah.
But it's good. So everyone has at least a chance to come up with something.
Well,
and it's inspiring.
But in the first years, how was the process of record the album?
Back then,
Yeah.
when we started, like what do you mean, like first years, like 85?
Maybe the first album.
Well, the first album was chaos. We had a record deal, and we only had like 4 songs that we liked. So we wrote like 6 songs in 2 weeks, and went into the studio. The guy didn't know anything about our kind of music because there wasn't anything at the time in Germany. It was like they was talking about the early recordings. I was just more chaotic, and the guy at the studio didn't really know what we were trying to do because at the time there was not that many bands that played that kind of music in Germany. There was punk, which was also really hard and fast and aggressive, but in metal, this kind of metal wasn't really established at the time. So the guy in the studio didn't know what to think of Kreator. So we always had to, like you mentioned earlier, back in the day you still had to depend on the guy in the studio, where nowadays you can just, learn Pro Tools or whatever, and then you record your own album.
Well, what do you think about the evolution of the metal? Do you think that metal it's take an evolution now in the actuality?
Technology or
the metal, the
metal.
genre. We see so many genres, metalcore.
That's a tough question because I think it's somehow established, and it's its own culture, and evolution is how do you define evolution? That's
well, it's
you know what I mean. That's a tough question. I mean, there's new bands, there's new genres, there's new styles.
Yeah.
Does evolution mean being more progressive? Does it mean new bands come out? Does it mean the old bands split up or come up with new albums? I think it's all a sort of evolution, and then it's not. You know what I mean? I mean, it's some sort of evolution in its own little universe.
Yeah.
And like when some bands try to do some crossover thing, like mixing metal with classical music or mixing metal with rap or whatever, some journalists would go, "Oh, this is a new thing, it's a new evolution," and then 2 years later, everyone goes back to traditional. So it is a it is a lifestyle. I would say it's a lifestyle. It's not. It's not only the music. It's everything around it. Also, it's hard to define really, and it's the people that are into metal know what I'm talking about. The people who are not into metal will never get it.
Yeah.
Just as simple as that.
Well, to finish, you want to say something to the people in Monterrey?
Yeah. Thank you for your support. We will not let you wait 6 more years until we come back, because I think we should play Monterrey more often. But tonight is going to be killer.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Y amigos de Mille, vamos a disfrutar esta fiesta y nada más díganme, ¿qué hacen ustedes para apoyar a su escena? Nos vemos. Amigos de Mille, nada más queda decirles que este concierto fue totalmente grandioso y muchas felicidades a Dark Vision por su 12 aniversario. Si tú te perdiste este concierto, déjame dejarte este mensaje para que estés más tranquilo.
Listen up. This is for this year. This is the last show at Kreator plays this year. After this tour, we're gonna do some more shows in Japan, and then we will start writing new music for all of you people. I promise you one thing right now, right here. You will not have to wait another 6 years till the Kreator will return.
Y bueno, como pueden ver en estas imágenes, el concierto fue brutalidad de inicio a fin, un setlist lleno de clásicos, con un excelente sonido, y la verdad fue una energía totalmente grandiosa que se sintió en todo el concierto. Nada más esperamos que Dark Vision cumpla muchos años más, que nos traigan muchos más eventos, y ya anunciaron a Mayhem para el 2016 en enero, y bueno, vamos a estar al pendiente de todos los eventos que traigan, y bueno, nada más me queda decirles a ustedes, ¿qué hacen para apoyar a su escena? Nos vemos.
Well, here at NB Live, some of you, and thanks to everybody who came to the Monterrey show. It was a great time. I loved it.